We are live. Let me just run the intro. What's happening, people? Dan Lawless here for West Ham Fan TV, giving you my instant reaction to Liverpool 4, West Ham United 1, and that was not a fun game to watch. Liverpool were just unstoppable today, and coupled with our poor defending, it was it was just one of those things, you know. It was one of and the thing is, it's one of them games, like it's one of them results I'm not too down about in a way, because I was expecting it. I was absolutely expecting that result today, so you know I didn't have any expectations. How did you watch it live? Yeah, don't worry about that, mate. That's one of them things. Nicky and Ryan are down there today, so they'll be filming fan cams. We was trying to watch it in the pub tonight, but but the people weren't in there to make that happen. So me and Scott and Graham are here. They've gone to go and get some beers for post-match pint. But yeah, Liverpool were too good today. They were just... I was thinking about it, they just smashed Porto 5-0. So we've done better than Porto, if you think about it. But I think that first goal, for me... can you say George? Yeah, it's not hard to say George. That first goal for me was a foul. Yeah, Adrian should have been strong. Adrian should have just pushed the geezer. I think it was Milner. But he's backing into him, impeding him for that goal. And then they score. You know, we had some good chances with Arnautovic, who just shows what an important player he is for us. Unfortunately, like, it didn't come off. Antonio, for me, should have started. You know, he has that pace up front, and that's kind of what we needed. We sort of went there for the point and for the draw, but it's not easy to do that against Liverpool. They have that pace, and against our defence, our slow and much sort of aging defence, they're going to just rip you apart. You know. So I'm not. It's one of them things. That's a game. It was a write-off for me before it started. If we got anything, it was a bonus. We've got some big games coming up now. So important. But yeah, so, you know, Mane, Salah, all them players just rip you to shreds at the end of the day. But it's nice for Antonio to get his goal. So it's we've got some crucial games against some sort of relegation teams coming up. I think like Swansea and Southampton we've got coming up. So it's just one of those bloody things. I'm obviously I'm pissed off at a loss. And it's just how tight it is at the bottom now. It's so tight at the bottom. Anything can happen. So we need to start picking up some points when we drop down to 14th. I don't know. I think one of the things though, right, and I was a bit disappointed with some of the Liverpool fans there, was sort of the booing of Evra and singing Suarez and stuff like that. Like, this geezer's been racially abused at the end of the day, and they're sort of mocking him for it and this and that. And whether you believe it or not, you know, it's not a situation that you want to make light of. So I think that was a bit out of order, bringing light to that situation. But yeah, I think João Mario didn't have a great game today. Like I said, he did look a bit lightweight on the ball. I think Arnautovic again just proved how special he is to us, how important he is. Antonio, when he come on, he done a bit. It's a tough game as well for Everett to come back into. You know what I mean? Like, you know, bringing him. So I didn't really see much of Everett. I didn't see him on the ball too much. Like, but you know, you can't judge him too harshly. This is his first game in you know, months and months and months is against this Liverpool team that are flying. Stupid things in the way. There we go. Now I can see your messages. Yeah, you're right, Ryan. Every fan base does have those in them, so you can't judge the whole of Liverpool fans against a few idiots in there. So you know, it's just bad for them. So West Ham are going to go down next year. I don't know. It depends. I just don't know. Like, if we've got another relegation struggling season next season, boy, then that board, I tell you, we need to fucking march outside their ass. But yeah, like, I can't be too negative. I think we passed the ball around well at times, especially in the first half. But then in the second half, we just seemed to panic. Like, no, I mean, like, the part Pat Hammer WS, if you look in the first half, some of our passing, we were able to sort of play this sort of 1-2s, like one touch passing that was sort of built up, but um, in the second half, I think we started to just panic a bit, and that's the problem. Um, so it's just one of them. Moyes, he took a gamble. He thought, you know what, let's try and play for a point, see if we can frustrate him, and it didn't pay off. And I just think we could have really went for it. Swansea are going to batter us at home. Look how good. Well, it depends. Swansea's lost today. Was it 4-1, wasn't it, or something like that? But yeah, I agree with you, Ryan. We did. There were times when we did look dangerous. We did have a bit of a threat. I think if we played one of the teams around us today, I think we could have got a point or won the game. But it is tough to, and even like Liverpool, their defence today, right? Considering there's been a lot of talks about their defence, even after bringing in Van Dijk, their defence was good today. There was just points where we ran the edge of the box, and we're trying to pass it, and they're just pressing us, and we end up in the back of our own half, and that's how I think it was their second goal came, where we was pretty much on the edge of their box. We was trying to like work the ball in, and we're sort of passing it back, and all of a sudden we're on the back foot, and then it ends up in the back of the net. So it's frustrating, but like I said, it was a write-off for me. This is the team that you didn't want to play at this time. This is the worst possible time to play Liverpool. So we go again back to London Stadium. I think I think like I said, if we keep Arnautovic fit, Lanzini's back now, get Chicharito back in, and just go for it. Do you know what I mean? Like, we need to start like picking up 3 points. I think from our next 3 games, I want at least 7 points. So, but like I said, I'm not going to start coming out too negative against the team and things like that. Like, it was just one of them situations where Liverpool were that good today. So I don't know. Let's see what happens. The fan cams will be going up soon. We're going to be doing post-match pint here. Unfortunately, like I said, we did try and do it at the pub. Go to the pub, but they didn't have the bloody game on. But Ryan and Nicky are down there. They've got the tickets today. So yeah, leave all your comments below anyway, and don't forget to look out for the fan cams. And yeah, I don't know. I'm just looking at that table, man. It is tight. It is tight. Moyes will not start Hernandez. I think it was a tactical thing why he left Hernandez out today. Because he's been in form, so dropping him, you can only think he must have been thinking, Hernandez just wouldn't fit into the system he was trying to play. Yeah, if we didn't have Arnautovic, I reckon we'd be going down without that bloke, because he's everything for us. So yeah, let's see what happens, lads. It's a shame for Liverpool. Lost 4-1. Yeah, that's my granddad there. Yeah, it's tough for Liverpool because they could be, if it weren't for Man City just being unbelievable, they could be going for the league. But they're going for the second. But anyway, yeah, leave your comments below. Subscribe. We are this close to 30,000 subscribers. Also, check out my channel, Dan and Jace. I've got videos. We're doing videos back up there. Podcasts and all sorts of stuff, and commenting on current affairs. If you guys could help us support us on that, that'd be fantastic. So go check out Dan and Jason. Look out for the fan cams. Yeah, West Brom lost. That is something. They're at least one going down. But let's see. We've got to stay up. Let's just keep positive. Let's look to the next game, and I can't wait for the next game. I think we're going to do it. So one thing left to say: come on, you Irons.